Okay, so we're back. I did a little fuck up. I have to restart. I have to replay this, but yeah, mutual arson. We actually don't have episode titles, but this will be the first one. Episode title: mutual arson.
Okay, so it was mutual arson, which was, a really weird case.
Yeah.
But,
They didn't even know each other, like, or was it just like?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. It turns out they were brothers,
Oh.
and both of them worked for rival companies.
Really, a chocolate and a peanut butter company?
Yeah. You wouldn't think they're rivals,
Yeah.
but in terms of like
Tasty treats.
tasty treats, sandwich spreads,
Mm-hmm.
they were, very much in the same business.
Yeah, Nutella's lucky that they didn't, that there wasn't
Yeah.
a third brother,
Yeah. Well, the Nutella brother was living in
Italy.
In Italy at the time.
Okay.
So what ended up happening is like, these people they don't have homes anymore. So what ends up happening is they start living in their trucks essentially.
Okay.
And then one day, what ends up happening is they come across each other, and they're about to walk past each other, and the peanut butter guy stops and goes, "What's that smell?" And the chocolate guy goes,
I farted?
"No, what's that smell?"
Alright.
Because what had happened was when they had burned each other's homes down. Now I forgot to mention they didn't know they were brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They were both separated at birth.
Okay, but they were just both criminals.
Yeah.
Alright.
They were just trying to keep their jobs because their bosses had told them, "Hey, you gotta burn down the other dude's house to, keep them out of business."
Real mafioso stuff.
A lot of people don't know this, but like,
Mafia started in Virginia?
yeah, the Maggia family, their roots, their La Familia started in Virginia,
Oh.
in the Richmond area.
Oh, Richmond.
Yeah.
I like Richmond.
Yeah, it's nice this time of year, but what happened was...
The other ones, it's like really shit. Like February, like it's shit cold and
Yeah, and then there's the fires that are like...
Yeah, they started a lot of fires because they gotta keep... Yeah.
Yeah, that's, it goes in line with the story.
Mm-hmm.
In remembrance of the creation of Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Yeah. I know how it is.
So why am I telling you the story then?
No,
I might as well just end the story. Why am I even telling the story?
No, I know it's a ritual. I didn't know the story behind it.
Yeah, there's a dark history, man. A lot of
history of Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, there's a lot of ritualistic sacrifice but none of that matters right now. That's for another episode. So they come across each other and he says, "Hey, you smell like what my house smelled like when it was burning down." And the other dude says, "You smell like what my house smelled like when it was burning down." They never caught the arsonist.
Very strange thing to happen.
Well, the thing is, like, if you, driving a peanut butter truck all day, you're gonna smell like peanut butter.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Right?
Okay. I don't know what hot peanut butter smells like.
Really? You've never, like, put peanut butter on a toasted, like, sandwich?
Nope.
You always go for the...
I'm not a peanut butter person.
Oh.
I like peanut butter. I just, won't have, like... I'm not one of those people who just, like, have a spoonful,
Oh, yeah.
It's always part of something.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But sometimes the peanut butter melts when you put it on a hot piece of bread. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I've never done that.
Oh, okay.
But granted, I'm a guy who's never had Nutella, so I'm a freaking commie.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you the story if that's the case, but...
I mean, not my allowed to be part of this channel.
Yeah,
Other than the fact that I can edit.
It's whatever, but... we'll talk about that once we're off air.
Yeah.
We actually brought up a few points I wanted to bring up in the past.
Okay. Did I just schedule my own...
Yeah, your own termination. So
no, I was going to say my own... okay, that's even worse. But I was going to say my own intervention.
Yeah, I don't think... If you haven't had Nutella yet, then I don't think there's anything I could do to intervene in your life to make sure that you get on the right path.
Yeah,
I think
harsh words. You don't even have the confidence in me.
Yeah, I think you're already down the wrong path. Sorry. It's just like... you're at the age now where, like, you should have had at least... tasted Nutella, and that doesn't seem to be the case.
Not often I hear that from somebody who's younger than me.
You know what?
But
You know what? We're living in a new age, and I think this ageism that keeps coming across in these professional relationships, it has to go. You know, we're beyond that. It's
yeah, you're right.
2015.
I should point out that the story has not ended yet, so if you could please finish the story, or am I just not worthy anymore?
You know what? It's because the people who,
Did I block that or not?
to tell you the truth, I never was telling you the story for your sake, okay?
Okay.
I'm telling the story for the people who actually give a shit.
I guess I don't. Alright. Okay. Okay. I get it.
Because I know you don't give a shit.
Oh, you're right, though. Oh, come on. You couldn't fucking keep your shit for a little longer.
I know, man. Honesty always gets me.
Honesty always gets me.
But, yeah, so long story short, these two guys, they end up, falling in love.
Oh.
And it's the first case of male pregnancy.
First? Only? I've heard about that shit a few times.
This was the first documented case of male pregnancy.
Oh, okay. Like confirmed. Like there've been like
Yeah.
stuff in like medical manuals. But,
And
like,
religious texts. We've
but
all,
you know, old
we
medical manuals. Like, have you seen like old 20s like medication and shit like that?
Yeah.
They have radium and stuff.
Yeah.
They have radiated water.
Yeah, there's, men walking around with wombs in their butt.
That's wow. I didn't know about that one.
It's just like, that type of stuff you have to look for. It's not gonna come to you.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, these
Real hidden stuff.
two guys fall in love. They have a baby, and during the childbirth, they both die. That's another rare case.
Die or diet?
They both die,
Oh.
and but fortunately,
Were they maybe like what's the word for twins that aren't identical?
fraternal.
Yeah, fraternal twins, perhaps. Like
That's essential. Yeah, you hit it right on the head.
Okay.
He felt the pain
And died as well.
that his brother was feeling while giving birth to their child, and their child was what a lot of children actually enjoy these days, Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh. I love talking science.
You know what? Like, it's this type of fringe science that I'm a fan of. The stuff that goes beyond the stuff you read in high school, the stuff you read in college, the stuff you read in on the internet. This is the type of stuff that I think people don't realize how much it affects their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people bite into a Reese's peanut butter cup and they go, "Oh, that's tasty. Oh, there's two of them in here? That's cool. I don't know why there's two of them. Why do they look like twins? Why are there two beautiful flavors and harmony in my mouth, melting on my tongue?" No one's asking these questions. But the thing is, there are people out there, like you, like me, asking these questions, figuring it out. There's two because, twins gave birth to them. There's two flavors because they were two guys from two different sides of the track, learning to love each other. It's a story about people looking past their differences.
I get you, man.
Like I am sort of getting a little emotional here because it's like, this is stuff I care about. This is stuff I think about all the time. And I'm glad you brought it up, and I'm glad that we were able to discuss it, because this is how this type of science evolves.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I getcha. Platinum.
See? Platinum never loses its luster. That's what I always say.
Yeah. You do always say that.
Yeah, I said it before a few episodes ago. There's proof of that.
You know what? I'd like to hear you say it, more next time.